What is up, everybody? What's going on? Happy Wednesday. How's it going? I see Soul in here. Hey, Soul, how you doing? I'm glad to see you. Memphis Mike is in the house. What's up, Memphis Mike? How you doing, sir? Good to see you, man. Sam Kai is here as well. Hey, Sam. Good to see you again. I know you were here last week. Xavier is in the house. What is up, brother? Hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you too, man. I know. Uh, I know you were out for a while or something, but it was good to see you and Joe's live last night. So good to it's good to see you. Glad you're back. Hello, yo. I don't know what your name is. I can't read. I can't read your name. I'm sorry, but welcome. I'm glad you're here. Matt Clausen's in the house, editing as we speak. Nice. Matt is multitasking. Kirby's in the house. Party time. Yep. How's it going, everybody? Let some people stream in here. Hope everybody's having a good evening today. Midweek. Hey, Lisa from Lisa J Stocks is in here. Hey, thank you very much, Lisa. I appreciate you. Thank you. Very kind of you. Happy Tom. Happy Tom is live. Hey, man. Good to see you, man. Happy 1K day. Yeah. Actually, it was last week, but yeah. All good, man. Thank you. Kirby G, Panda Express, and John are live stream break from my move in process. Nice. Well, I'm glad I could I'm glad I'm the entertainment you picked for your move in break. Oh, say you're Green Knight. Green Knight's in the house. Hey man, good to see you, Green Knight. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate you. Bobby's in the house. Lisa's tapping the shame, playing glasses together. Very cool. Glad to see you here again, Lisa. Very cool. Matt's 48 gigabytes of memory. Of course, I'm multitasking. Burn, baby, burn. Manuel, good evening. Hey, Manuel, good evening to you, sir. Oh, thank you, Sam. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Very kind. Xavier, remember for 2 months, just been a busy man. Okay. You know how life is. Yeah, man. Adulting, dude, right? Adulting. You got a wife and kids, man. So yeah, just been busy. I totally understand that. Frugal Dad is in the house. Hey, congrats, dude. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, Frugal. Juan Garcia. Good evening, John, and congrats on 1K. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Juan. Very kind of you. Holy crap, Xavier. Xavier with the 1999 super chat. Thank you. Thank you, man. That means a lot, Xavier. Thank you. Very kind of you, man. Hopefully, Xavier, you going to PR? I need to see you, man. I need to hang out with you more. Hope you are. Chris Snyder's in the house. What's up, Chris? Good to see you, man. Thank you. I think Chris, I think you just subscribed to the channel a few days ago. I appreciate you subscribing. Thank you. I saw that. I meant to bring it up, but I was going to message and ping it out directly. But thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Kirby Xavier King, yes, indeed. Nerikin is here. Hey, Nerikin. Hey, thank you, sir. Good evening to you too. Points of Philip is here. What's up, John? Congrats again. Oh, thanks, Philip. I appreciate you. Thank you. Very kind of you. Xavier, oh yes, flights and hotel booked. Yes, nice. Good. Can't wait to see you again, man. Chris sure did. Yep, that's what I thought. Yep. I normally send out a message, Chris, whenever I see someone join the channel, just so I can shout you out. I saw you join and I just hadn't sent the message yet, but cool, man. Thank you. I appreciate you joining. And Juan just gifted 5 memberships to the channel. Very, very kind of you, Juan. Thank you, man. That means a lot. Thank you. Ramiro Tina got one. Davo got one. Michael S got one. Trail Tamaki got one. Hope I pronounced that right. Ace Torres got one. Nice. Frugal Dad Finance. Rumor has it that you are applying live for the CSR. $7.95 is just pocket change. Well, Frugal Dad, all I can say is whoever is spreading that rumor is lying. So I have no intention of applying for the CSR. It makes 0 sense for me to have that card. Sam Ka question. When you book from Amex Portal, do they recognize the Platinum Hilton Gold status? Yes, they do. At least for the couple times that I've booked, Sam, it's recognized. Xavier, Juan is the man. Yes, Juan is very generous. But Xavier, so are you, man. You're right up there with Juan too. Both of you guys are very, very generous. Thank you. Chris says, no worries. Happy to be here. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Thank you. Kirby G, do it for the views. Do it for the view. I'm gonna apply live for the CSR. Well, I mean, I know all the rules all the rules and stuff are relaxed, right? But I I still, knowing my luck, I would still get popped for 524 or holding the Sapphire. I mean, I do have the Sapphire preferred still, so there's that. But it's not enticing enough. It's just not a card that would make any sense for me. The only way that card would make any sense is if it had like a crazy high UR point where I wouldn't even give a crap about the credits at all. Like I'd just say screw it. But it doesn't make any sense for me, so I'm not going to do it. Let's see here. Okay. VG, don't chase Sapphire Reserve, run away. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't make any sense for me, VG. It makes 0 sense. So, like I said, like I mentioned in a couple of videos before, it's like credit card friction, right? Ecosystem friction. So, let's see here. Let me know if you all can see me okay still and hear me. I got an error message that popped up for the stream for some reason. Philip says the Conrad in Fort Lauderdale tried to not give me diamond benefits, but I complained and got them. Interesting. Okay. All right, Kirby. Oh, thank you for confirming. I appreciate it, Kirby. Thank you. Matt says FHR does not let you gain knights and reflex status for I think every chain. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure, Matt. I know that the 2 times I've booked with the portal and Hilton, my gold status was recognized. And I also got the points too for the booking as well. So, but I don't know. The 2 times so far, my little tiny sliver of data, it's worked so far. So, Sam Ka, 100K upgrade from gold to platinum, 6K spend. I think that's not a bad deal. I don't think it's a bad deal. That's a good upgrade offer. That's a very good upgrade offer. That's double what it normally is, Sam, from gold to platinum. So that's a very good offer. Kirby G, I'm disappointed with the welcome offer. Was I ever going to apply? No, but still disappointed. Yeah. I know. I guess it depends on how you look at it, right? I know. I guess it depends on. I think it was Matt was saying the other day in his video about if you can. I think it was Matt. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm attributing it to Matt anyway. If you can use the $500 credit and you can stack it with the $300 credit that comes with the card automatically and book something nice through the portal or through that, through the edit, then maybe it makes sense for you to do that. But I don't know. The 100K, what I was not expecting just 100K. I thought it would be 125 minimum, but especially if you're rolling out a new product. What I mean by new is, refresh, but it's basically new. So, Juan says to Philip, good for you on having Conrad Fort Lauderdale honor Dynasty. Yeah. Yep. I think Chaz talked about that property sometimes. I think Luke has talked about it too. So I heard it's supposed to be awesome. Ron, congrats on getting to 1K. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, sir. Chris Snyder, book FHR. Hilton gives you the points and a breakfast credit on top of the FHR credit. Yep. Johnny Jimenez is in the house. Johnny, good to see you, man. Hello, John R. and everyone here. Chris says, I've had it happen a few times. I believe it is policy with Hilton. Okay. Calder DS is here. Hey, Calder, good to see you, man. I've got 2 Hilton Honors, no AF cards, thinking of upgrading one to the Aspire after a year. May wait for a points offer, but I can't get much value out of the Surpass credits. Interesting. Can you explain why, Calder? Why the Surpass credits wouldn't make sense for you? I'm just curious. I like learning things from different people. So I'm just curious. Kirby G 99K away from a silver play button. Well, that's going to take a while. That might take a while. If the silver play button never happened, then that's not going to happen. Nice thought, though. Matt says, I haven't seen a points offer for a Hilton upgrade in nearly 2 years. I haven't either. I was going to say, Calder, I hadn't seen an upgrade offer either on the Hilton, any Hilton card. So at least anybody talking about it. I mean, I have the Surpass, and I've never had an upgrade offer to go to the Aspire ever. And I've only had it for about a year and a half, but I have never seen an upgrade offer. Matt says, Surpass credit is stupid easy. Go to Hilton once a quarter. Yep. Or dine at a Hilton restaurant. There's also that option as well. Like the one here, the one that I went to back in March, that I did the video on about using the Hilton gift card and also getting the credit on the same stay. Their restaurant's really nice, actually. There's supposedly they have like some of the best steaks in the city, so might have to go try it out sometime just to eat there and see what it's like. Hey Quest, good to see you, man. I'm glad you're here, dude. Thank you. Just popping in briefly with my girls, Kate and Franny. We'll catch up later. Okay, man. Hi, Kate. Hey, Franny. Good to see you too. Thanks for popping in, Quest. I appreciate it. I know you'll catch up later. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the super chat. It's very kind of you. Calder says, Aspire is easy to get value from. Travel credit plus clear credit plus free night. Okay. Surpass is tricky since the Hilton restaurant near me codes as dining, and I don't plan to stay every quarter. I can understand that. I wonder why some code is dining and some code is get the Hilton credit. I'm guessing maybe there are restaurants that aren't tied to the hotel potentially. Michael, thank you, Juan, for this membership. Yep, Michael, Juan's very kind. You're a great supporter of the community. Yes, Juan is. Kevin Nguyen's here. Hey, Kevin, good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. The CSR Biz welcome bonus is good, but the spending is VX Biz level spend. Yeah, doing well. The CSR Biz welcome bonus is good, but the spending is VX Biz level spend. Yeah, that's a crazy spend requirement, Kevin. That'll be a card I never look at ever. I do not have that kind of spend. So, like ever, if I ever had that kind of spend, that would be bad news. Something bad happened. Kirby G, or I won the lottery and I'm just running up points to be getting points. One of the two. Kirby says, really tempted to skip the no annual fee card and get the Surpass. 130 key points and no 8F. Sad I missed out on the free night, but so tempting. I think yeah, I know. I think isn't the no annual fee offer card right now? Isn't it like 100K right now? I think for the no annual fee. That's still a great offer. I mean, I know it's no free night, but I really should focus on getting a biz card to placate Chase, though. Yeah, you should. Quest, man, good to see you, man. Hello again, Kate and Franny. Good to see you. Thank you for being there with your dad. Appreciate you. Matt says he loves Handbrake. I've never used it, so Kiki's Adventures is here. Hi, Key. How you doing? Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Very, very nice. Thank you. Got there a little bit later than you did, but still did. Hope you're doing okay, Key. Juan says, Michael at Michael S. Thanks, Michael. Anything? Yep. Juan is super kind. Seabass, good to see you, man. Thank you. The Hilton Garden Inn near me codes as dining for just swiping the card. We have never stayed there. Okay. Sam Costa, Data Point, GNC, and Vitamin Shop code as online grocery. I had heard Vitamin Shop coded as online grocery, Sam. I didn't know GNC did, though. That's interesting. I mean, I get some of my vitamins and stuff I take from GNC, so that's interesting. I did not know that. Matt says at least the 30K spend is over 6 months. It's a business card, not a business card. Yeah, true. It is a business card. It is meant for business. Matt says that Sam, good to know for the fitness crowd. 3X protein. Yep. Kirby, the Surpass is offering 130K, okay, and no annual fee for the first night. Okay, first year. I'm like, first night? After the first day you have the card, then you're getting the annual fee. No, no, I'll give me okay, 130. I mean, that's even better. 130K Hilton honors points for no annual fee card. That's pretty solid. I'd do it, but I'm in pop-up jail, so happy Tom, no annual fee equals 100K and $100. Yep. Yep. Very true. 29 people in here, 16 likes. Let's hit that like button if you would, please. Thank you. So very happy that a lot of you are in here tonight. Means a lot to me on a Wednesday evening. Calder says there's an NLL link for base Hilton honors on the AV Discord. Yeah, I saw that, Calder. I've looked at it. I don't know. I think my strategy is changing a little bit with the points and miles game a little bit. I think I'm really holding out for an MR no lifetime language offer somewhere. But I mean, I might resort to that. Who knows? We'll see. But I really want to. I'm changing. I'm doing a video about it. I'm changing my strategy. So Kirby, well, the Surpass normally has a 150 annual fee, so basically getting Hilton Gold for free for a year. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, the gold. Yeah, the Surpass comes with the gold status as well. I've got double gold status. I've got the platinum card and the Surpass card. So, what is gold plus gold? Memphis Mike, I have an upgrade option on my Hilton Honors card to the Aspire, but no points, only pay. Yeah, same thing I have, Mike. It's like, upgrade to the Aspire card. Here's your 550 annual fee, no points. Sam Ka, well, my 100K offer disappeared as I decided to go for it. Oh, man. Sorry, Sam. That stinks. Yeah, you just never know when those offers are going to go away. Kirby says gold squared breaks the computer and they send you to the Motel 8. Yeah. Okay, sir. You tried to combine two golds. It's like some kind of a card game, right? A board game. Like, okay, you tried to combine two golds, you're penalized 10 points, and now you get stuck in the dungeon. Oh. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of really don't have any topics tonight. I've got a couple videos coming out later on a few interesting topics that I have never seen really anybody talk about. I think will be unique in this space. So we'll see how they perform. But I'm really curious whenever you all see it, what you think of it. Of them both, actually. I actually just recorded both of them today after work. So Sam says, is Paris the best spot to maximize your points to travel across Europe? I have not been to Europe, Sam. My first time will be in a few weeks going to Paris. I would not be a person that would answer that question and be knowing what I'm talking about. So I'm not even going to touch that. I would say it's definitely a great destination for sure. I think there's a lot of, just based on what I've seen from other creators and stuff, there's a lot of great options and deals out there for many destinations in Europe. Happy Tom says, "Hey John, I'm in review for the last week with a Chase Marriott card. Should I bother calling?" I'm in review for the last week. So you've been in review for a week now with the Chase Marriott card. Should I bother calling? Why not? A week sounds really odd. I don't know. I haven't been in review with Chase before, so I don't know what their normal timelines are. I mean, do they give you, is it 7 to 10 days? Is that what their review timeline is? I'd give them a call. I mean, what's it going to hurt? Juan says, I got approved on the Amazon Business Prime card, the black card of Amex. Yeah, it is black. Yes. Yeah. I got Here's something funny. So I got a mailer um, about a week and a half ago for the Chase version of the Amex Prime card, I guess it wasn't even addressed to me. It was addressed to current resident. It's like I think Chase has probably watched my videos on Chase, and they're like, "We're not going to send you a offer with your name on it. We're going to just send it to whomever." That's kind of like they're slapping the face with me about talking bad about him. I just thought it was funny. Sam Curry says, Sam, Paris definitely seems to have a lot of award availability. Yes, they do. Depends on what kind of points you want to use. But when I was researching for my trip last year, it seemed like Paris and London. Okay. Yeah, had the best award availability, but your mileage, yeah, may vary. Calder. Anyone else have the Qatar card? I do not. Absolute money in the first year, but easy cancel after that. Seems like a few of those airline cards are kind of that way, Calder. It seems like I know think didn't Luke just cancel a card, Avianca card? I think he just canceled, I believe. It seems like a lot of those cards are kind of that way where the first year having them is nice, and then after that it's kind of like, eh. Sam's telling Kirby, yeah, Paris or London seem to have the sweet spot to get value throughout the year. Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to France a lot. So cannot wait. Um, let's see here. I was going to talk about something else too. So is anyone product changing? I say product changing. I guess maybe they're not even allowing it to get the new design of the Sapphire Reserve, or are they even allowing it? I didn't know if people were able to do it or not. Oh, I got a question for you all. I want to get people's opinion on this. Uh, yeah, Q Suites are the end goal. Yeah, I do. I really do want to try that product out. I really do. I've heard people talk about it a lot. It's something that's I don't know if it's an end game kind of a flight, but it's definitely on my list for sure. Calder says Qatar card has free status on the first year in the first year, which matches to other One World partners. Sub points can be transferred to any other Avios partner. Yeah, okay. Kirby says Sam ended up using my Delta miles to multi cities at Cleveland, JFK, Rome, then Athens, JFK, Cleveland on the way back. I had not been to Paris before. That would have been my first biz class experience. Nice. Matt says I'm going to wait till October. Okay. Is that like strategic thinking, Matt, or is that I don't know. Like I said, I didn't know if they were allowing it even or not. Juan says nope. I'll stay with the old design CSR at 515. Nice. Yeah. Yep. So speaking of designs and cards, old US Bank Cash Plus card. I think it's a nice, sleek, great design, great coloring. I love the card. I love how it looks. This is a new one that came in the mail because this one expired. What in the hell is this abomination? This looks so disgusting. Like, I want to peel the front of this card off and slap it onto this one. Like, gross. Who was what was somebody thinking? Jeez. Let's see here. Sam Ka says Qatar Airways is probably the best way to fly. Even the economy is nice. Yeah, I'm sure it is nice. I mean, it should be. I mean, if the rest of the if the you would think that if the first class and the business class on that plane is on those planes is as amazing as they are, you would think even economy would be pretty nice. Kevin Break, hey Kevin, good to see you, man. Thank you for being here, sir. I appreciate you. Congratulations to you on your 1,000 subs. Thank you, man. Glad to see you here. The Avengers is here. Avengers 34. Congrats on 1K subs, John. Thank you, man. Means a lot, sir. Kirby, I had the old version of the Cash Plus card even before that one. Yeah. Kirby. Kirby, we're no longer friends. Sorry. No, I'm kidding. I hate the design of this card so much. Samco hot take, and none of the US Bank cards look good. I think their altitude reserve looks good. Really, you don't think that? I mean, I think both these cards look good. The reserve and the business altitude connect. I think they look pretty sleek, but that's just me. Let's see here. Who am I at? Josh Wing, the Iron Maiden. Yes. Thought I wear Book of Souls tonight. Josh. Chad's Money Minutes is in the house. How you doing, Chad? Chad is the entire reason I'm doing this. I started a channel was because of Chad. So good to see you, Chad. Thank you. Congrats on the 1K. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you to all of you for being part of the journey. So it's been, you all have made it a very cool experience. So I appreciate all of you. Juan says the new US Bank card, Cash Plus card looks like a mishmash. It is a mishmash of logos. It's exactly what it is. That's all it is. It is a mishmash of the US Bank logo. Just gross. Ugh. Should cancel the damn card just because of that reason. Kirby says the Smartly card looks great. The Smartly card looks okay. I like it. It's okay. I don't hate it. Avengers says, oh, then my chat's disappeared. Okay, here we are. Avengers. I just got 15x Capital One miles on my $430 Napa parts order. Capital One offers is a slept on perk of a Capital One Venture card and Capital One ecosystem. Yeah, I know that the Capital One offers, I get emails from them sometimes every once in a while, which is kind of weird because I don't have any Capital One cards at all. But I'm guessing it's because I had an old auto loan through them that I paid off like years ago. And they still send me stuff. So I'm assuming that's probably why, because because I'm a customer, but not really. Josh Wayne, the trooper got 1K subs now. Yes, the trooper got 1K. Yes. M2K is here. Hey, M2K, good to see you, man. Thank you. S. Gabor, hope I pronounced that name right. Congrats on 1K. Got the Delta Business Gold in the mail today and accepted an offer for the Blue Business Cash today. $500 for 6K in 4 months. Team MX all the way. That's a nice grab, man. I wish I could get the Delta Business Gold, but yeah, I need a no lifetime language offer badly. But congrats, Escobar. That's pretty cool. Tasha. Thank you, Tasha. Congrats to 1K. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I'm glad to see you here. Nice to see you. $4.99 super chat. Thank you very much. Very kind. Cesar, mi hermano, John, Takiro, mi hermano. Good to see you, Cesar. Thank you. So glad you're here. Tasha again says, hey, John, congrats on 1K. Thank you. And yeah, it feels kind of weird to be at 1K now. So it's kind of surreal knowing how hard it is to get to this place on YouTube. It's kind of interesting. It's not it's just a weird feeling. I don't know how to explain it. Super cool though. Joshua Ing, the Book of Souls is fire, but it is one long album for sure. Yeah, it is, man. It's an underrated album. A lot of people didn't like it. I like it. I think it's a great album. It's definitely lost in the catalog for sure. It was my first Maiden concert. Actually, was Book of Souls. Juan Cesar Sam Ka question: for your redemption, do you need to take a positioning flight, then fly your rewards flight? So Sam, for me, yes, I do, because I live in Kansas City. If you didn't know, there's no flights from Kansas City to France, so I always have to take a positioning flight. It's always most likely always going to be Delta. So then for my trip to France later this year, it's going to be I'm going to reposition to Boston. So on Delta. Cesar, everybody saying hello to each other. Good to see Tasha here. Everybody's pointing and fist bumping, pointing at all you people. Yeah. Cesar, his massive arm with his finger pointing. Calder, where are all the places you've seen Iron Maiden? So far, only two places, here in Kansas City and in Salt Lake City. So here in Kansas City was the last time they came through here, which was in 2017. And then I saw them in Salt Lake City in October of last year. We got 33 people in the house, 24 likes. So glad to see a lot of you folks here. Very cool. Yeah, so I just finished a couple of subs. My platinum card sub just finished, waiting for those points to drop. That was the 175K offer that I was working on for a few months. And then my upgrade to the Delta SkyMiles Platinum card from the Gold card. I just knocked that off actually today. So yeah, so now I'm looking for something new. I need some more MR points. I'm still looking at a few different cards and what I want. I've got some decent spins coming up on a couple of things around the house, and yeah, looking for a couple of cards or two to knock those out. Sam, have you started looking at Japan redemptions? I know you talked about it before. So my goal is to go to Japan in 2026. I've looked a little bit, Sam, but I've not looked in earnest. I've got a couple of alerts set up for in Seats.aero, but I haven't ever gotten an alert. I take it back. I got one alert for something that popped up. But by the time I was logged in, it was gone. So I don't know what kind of delay there is with the alerts that they send out versus when you get the email. What kind of latency there is in the email servers and whatnot. But yeah, by the time I looked, it was already gone. So I know that's a highly sought after redemption, right? So I still want to go next year, but I at some point I guess I need to look more in earnest to do it. And Sam, how people do multiple subs, they are the true superstar. Yeah, I can't do more. I mean, so these two, so one was a welcome offer, and then the other one was an upgrade offer. So that's how I was able to do them both, because the upgrade offer was very low spin to do it. So otherwise, I wouldn't be able to do that. MR, congrats on 1K on the road. I'm on the road for work, but I had to tune in for this. Good, thank you, MR. Good to see me here, man. I'm glad to see you. It's always a better day when I see you in the live stream, man. Thank you. Avenger says, any tips on what to do in London, England? I booked a Virgin Atlantic economy flight to the UK, then a business class Virgin Atlantic flight back to the USA. I will be staying for 1 week in September. Where are you going to be hanging out at, Avengers? I mean, the UK is on my list of places to go. I've not been yet, so I can't really tell you anything by experience yet. I know things I want to see. I have friends that live over there, so I will visit probably a few different parts of the country in the UK, but obviously I want to see things in London and whatnot too. But I can't, I have no experience yet, so I can't tell you. Joshua Ng, underrated album, absolutely. That's overshadowed by their other work. It's a great album, unlike Metallica's Snare Drum and Saint Anger. Yeah. Yeah, I know of what you speak. Yeah. Juan Garcia, I think the MX Business Platinum nerfing the 35% airline rebate is basically icing for me to cancel the card when AF hits. You know something, Juan? I was looking at upgrading that card because I had an upgrade offer. I still actually have it in my portal to upgrade to the business platinum. I think it was like 120,000 MR points for like 10K in spend. I thought, that could be doable. But yeah, they've taken away the Dell credit, which I could get use out of. But yeah, the nerfing of that 35% rebate, that's just yeah, that basically it'd be a point grab and that'd be it. That's all it would be because I wouldn't really get any other benefit from the card. Now, the one thing it does have is the Hilton credit, right? But yeah, it's I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see how they revamp that card when they do the refresh of the platinums. But yeah, that's basically not even on my radar now. Calder, try looking for ANA Tokyo to Honolulu business economy. Fun way to hit two spots in one trip. I hadn't thought about that, Calder. Okay. Tokyo to Honolulu. Yeah. Interesting. I had not even thought about that. That's a good idea. MR, the Adventures Resort, do one on the bus tours, Jack the Ripper tour, grab tea at one of the nice tea places, London Eye. Okay, yeah. There you go. MR's been there. I know. Calder, Avengers. You can take a train to Edinburgh. 1 or 2 nights there would be really fun. Yep. Yep, can do that. I got friends that live in outside of York. I have a couple of friends that live by Liverpool that I would want to visit. So it'd probably be like a week and a half trip to the UK whenever I do go. Sam says Schwab Platinum seems like the best version of Platinum to get. Yeah, I mean, it does have the feature of being able to transfer MR points out to, for cash at 1.1 cents a point. So it does have that benefit going for it. Which is, I think it's probably a good I don't want to say an emergency card, but a good card to have in case you needed to transfer MR points out for cash for some reason. Xavier says Big Ben, change of the guard, yeah, and taxis. Yeah, I have not been there yet. I want to see all that. Yeah, I want to see changing of the guard especially. I think it'd be very cool. See the King's horseman, the King's Guard. MR Hilton by Trafalgar Square. I always say that name wrong. As a great rooftop, but Hilton Point redemptions are rough. Yeah, Hilton Point redemptions are rough anyway. Period. MR. That's going to be. I've got a video coming out about Hilton honors points, and it's going to be it's going to be a scathing. David William British Museum is my favorite in London. Okay, that's cool. I'm saving all these in my head for whenever I go over there. Juan says Abbey Road. Yeah, yep. Adventure says I plan to go to museums and cathedrals while in London. Okay, yeah, cool, man. I'm trying to think of what famous cathedrals are in London. I'm drawing a complete blank right now. My Kew Gardens and the royalty tours are cool. Yeah. Very easy to get around via the tube. Scent or Sense is in the house. Hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you, sir. Congrats on the big 1,000, John. You have become a power video poster recently, and it has really benefiting your channel. Well, part of that was just the drive to 1,000, right? So I was picking up the pace, and I took a few days off here and there over the last few weeks, like on a Friday, and also some holidays built into, like Memorial Day, that kind of thing. And I'd spent those weekends just recording videos. So I've got like a bank of videos to post yet. So, but yeah, it was the drive to get to 1,000. So, backing off of that a little bit. So, but still several videos a week coming. So don't worry. But I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Mark Hot. Hey, Mark. Good to see you here. You talked with Matt about maybe B of A Bank of America. Sorry. doing something next in the points and travel game. I don't see them doing anything. Their cards are tailored to customers. They won't get involved. Yeah, Mark. I, yeah, whenever I was talking to Matt about that in that video we recorded together, it's crappy, right? Because I mean they're a big bank, right? It's weird that they are not in the space. I mean they have travel cards, but they have no transfer partners at all. Like it's just weird that they're just not in. They just don't care. So and of course then there's the whole U.S. Bank thing too, which is really odd as well. I don't know. Bank of America, to me, Bank of America and U.S. Bank are two of the most perplexing banks in my mind. Filmo, here listening, brother. I ain't missing the one gay party. Good. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Wish we were clanking beer glasses together, man. That'd be awesome. Definitely doing that in PR for sure. Sam Caw, 1.5x for all other purchases in MX Platinum is something I think is obvious, but won't happen. Yeah, Sam, that's not happening on a platinum card. I don't. I would bet a year's salary that is not happening. I just don't see it. It'd be nice, but that is not happening on that card. Escobar, looking to cancel the MX Gold and get the business gold since majority of my grocery spend is through Walmart Plus. Okay, that's fair. Use the BBP for Walmart and still get dining with gas. Does that seem smart to you? Okay, so Amex Gold for business gold. Okay, because the Walmart Plus, the Walmart Plus credit is on that card. Okay, and Walmart, if you're using Walmart Plus, I mean, I like it. I have it through my platinum card, and I mean, it's clutch, man. It's coming clutch a handful of times. So BBP for Walmart and still get dining with gas. Yeah, I like that strategy, Escobar. I think that's a good strategy. Yep, because BBP is the catch all, then for not for just Walmart, but for anything is the catch all for anything, and then business gold is dining and gas. Yep. Yeah, I'm cool with that. That's a good setup. Wants is world still waiting for your first video? You did Filmo. Yep, we're waiting Filmo. MR Bank of America has credit cards. I've never heard of any. Well, I mean, so I do have these two MR in case you're not familiar with Bank of America. Maybe you've seen them before and just didn't know that it was Bank of America. So these are, even though the one card says Bank of America on the front of it, but you know, in case you didn't know, Bank of America does have credit cards. Kirby, remember, no banks like you. Get your points and take your trips ASAP. Yep. Yeah. I mean, Chase has proven that, right? Chase is the people don't understand with the CSR refresh. And if you think about it deeper, and I think Matt's even talked about this too. Chase wants to make money, and they are gonna make you spend money if you want the card. Now you can take the card, you can apply for that card, you can apply for the sub on the card. You're gonna pay the annual fee on the card, and if you are going to use any of the credits on the card, you are going to spend money. Period. That is what Chase is saying. But you can also have the card and just not use it. There's that option. T34V. Hey, good to see you, man. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Sorry, man. I'm just going to say T34. MX bonus points for the first year or higher fee to make it easier to swallow. I'm assuming you're talking about the refresh of the platinum card. Bonus points for the first year or higher of higher annual fee. I would say it's definitely going to have a higher base sub welcome offer. It's got to, in my mind, it's got to be 120,000 minimum 120,000. It and actually, I think it should be higher than that, but I think the very base should be at 120. Let's see here. Juan, Bank of America Customized Cash Rewards card is solid cash back card. Got 2 of those for online purchases and home improvement. Yeah, Juan. I mean, I like this card a lot. I actually have a couple of videos coming out very soon about this card. One video drops tomorrow about this card and about a niche of a spending category that, yeah, just wait for the video to drop tomorrow. It is a very underrated card. In the categories it has, I mean, it has like what, online shopping and I think home improvement and like you said, yeah, those it has like 3 or 4 other categories, but the breadth of what it includes for those categories is like stupidly insane. It's just crazy. It is definitely a undervalued card. Sledge, the general is in the house. Salute to you, sir. Good to see you here, man. Thank you, thank you. Everybody's saluting Sledge. Cesar. Juan says, with the new refresh CSR and all the restrictions, they want you to use the card and not for somebody. Yep, that's point blank. That's what it is. And Chase has pissed off everybody in the points and miles game. Well, in the churning game, I'm going to just say it. And in the min maxing game, you aren't going to do that anymore with Chase. You're going to have to spend money. It is what it is. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Boxer, what's up, John? Happy 1K. Congrats on 1K. That's it. Thank you, Boxer. Hope you're doing good, man. Hope your travels are going well, man. If you're ever back here in Kansas City, let me know. We got to meet up. Eduardo Vargas, good to see you. First of all, thank you. Can I PC a Bank of America card before the year is up? I don't know any data points on that, Eduardo. Maybe someone else here does know that, but I would say hang on to it for the year, but I don't know exactly, to be honest with you. Escobar, any word on Walmart getting back in the credit card game? Yeah, isn't who's issuing their card? Their card's coming back. I know I saw that for a brief second. I keep wanting to say Synchrony, but I don't know if that's right. But yeah, their card is coming back. Walmart card's coming back. Eduardo Vargas before the year anniversary. Yeah, I don't know the answer to that question, man. I would hold on to it for the year, but I don't know. I'll try to find out for you if no one else knows. I'll try to find out for you and reach out to you and let you know. Let me write that down real quick. Hang on. I'm gonna write this down. Okay. I'll try to find out for you if no one else knows. Avengers. I want to complete my Capital One deal, but I keep getting pre-approved for Capital One. Saver for good credit only. Any tips on how to get the saver for excellent credit? I had someone tell me today, Avengers, that and I'm not going to mention their name in case they don't want me to mention their name, but um, he said that he went to go after the VX and the pre-approval tool said that he wasn't, it was a no-go. He applied for it anyway and got the card anyway. So I don't know how much stock to put into the tool. But I know that for the stupid bucketing that they do, I don't know. Capital One is I don't know. I have no interest for you. So, I mean, my credit scores, according to FICO 8 across the board, are 815, 811, and 809, respectively. And I qualify for their secured cards. I have no idea, man. The one thing I would say is you probably either just from things I've read and things I've watched people say is if you close out accounts you're not using, or you just slow down your applications. Those are the two things that I have seen other people say. Now, take that with a grain of salt. Sam Kai, it seems from my point of view, Amex have a better relationship with their partners than Chase, especially CSR not getting Hyatt or Marriott or United lounge access. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know specifics about the relationships. I know that, and this could be me speaking biasedly, to be honest, but I don't think it's biased. I think it's actually true. I think that like Amex and like Delta's relationship is really good. Um, I think the relationship with Hilton's pretty good, and probably Marriott too, to a degree. I don't know. I thought I saw someone say something about um, chasing like United are basically well, how would I term that? They're basically spouses that are more like roommates that are just living together while they have to, or something like that. Living together because they have to. Uh, M- Mike Newland is in the house. Hey, Mike, how you doing, man? Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a great night. Yep, having a good night. Having a better night since you're here, Mike. Thank you. Boxer 100% John found a new shop I'll be using up in North Kansas City. Okay. I found another foodie place. Summit Grill in Gladstone. Yep. Amazing food. Yeah, man. Dude, you've touched just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to food in Kansas City, man. You're like on the very teeny, tiny little tip of the iceberg. Matt, Mike, it's Synchrony. Okay, it is Synchrony. Okay. I thought it was Synchrony. It was coming out with the card. Matt says Walmart is launching new cards via One Financial and Synchrony. Okay. The annual fee card will have a Sam's and Walmart Plus membership. Okay. Interesting. All right. MR says I still have yet to understand why people bother with Capital One. People with good credit are not their desired customer base. And they have been very obvious about that. Yeah, Capital One's just I don't know. I've quit. I don't think I've even tried to see if I was pre-approved for anything of their cards for like 6 months now. I just don't care. Sam Ka, when it comes to card releases this year, this where we need Matt, he has all the tidbits. Yes, Matt does have all the tidbits for sure. Matt does a great job of disseminating the tidbit news and information every day. Eduardo, I'll call BOA right now and I'll come back. I haven't had time. Okay. All right. Let us know what you find out, Eduardo. I'm curious. Ian M is in the house. Good evening, sir. Good to see you, man. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Got 37 people in here. Nice. Very cool I think that's very cool for a spur of the moment. I wasn't going to do it live. I was trying to think of because I had people asking me, "When are you going to do live, Joe? When are you going to do to celebrate your 1,000?" I'm like, I don't know. Then this morning I thought, why not just do it tonight? So I know it's very last second. So to see close to 40 people here is very cool for a last second thing or last second decision. T34. What is everyone using for dining? Best cards. MX Delta Gold is only 2x. Well, for dining, I am using my American Express Gold Card. 4x MR points. I can't answer the question for everybody else though. That's what I'm using. That's what I always pull out for dining. Kirby, I'm just hoping that by the time my next annual fee hits for my venture card, they will change their views on product changing. Probably not. Kirby, I don't see a lot changing with Capital One for the next year or so. I think Capital One's too busy with Discover. They're too busy with the whole integration and deciding what systems are going to be kept, what's going to be dismantled and thrown away, and I don't know. I don't. I see Capital One just being dormant for a little bit. Matt says, did you want to pay 795 for Marriott Gold? Is that question for me, Matt? No, I do not want to pay 795 for Marriott Gold. The Avengers 34. I plan to cancel my Hawaiian Airlines card next year and plan to pause any new applications for the next 3 months minimum. Hopefully, Capital One will let me get the saver for excellent credit then. I'm really curious, Avengers. If you do all that, let me know because I'm curious to see if that works. Matt, though, I would pay 795 for Hyatt Discoverist in a high end card. So, like talking about like the platinum refresh, Matt, with the Gold Elite being the Marriott status right now. MR answering T34 or MX Gold 4X or 5X with limits with City Custom Cash. Yep, makes sense. Juan says my dining card CSR built City Stride Premier. I guess my backup, if Amex is not taken, is lately it's my backup's been my built card, my built MasterCard. This card right here is my backup. Oh, Ian sent a $1.99 super chat. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, Ian. Thank you, sir. Very kind of you. Sam, what food that you haven't tried do you want to try? Well, I haven't really had French food, so I guess I'm getting ready to try that in a few weeks. Something specific. I'm fairly adventurous, so I've tried pretty much everything I can think of that I've wanted to try, or maybe things that I didn't want to try. Like in Iceland, like I did not want to try fermented whale, and I did anyway. And I wish I hadn't have because it basically tasted what I imagine battery acid tastes like. So I don't know. Hmm. Yep, T34. You're welcome, sir. MR. I closed all three of my Capital One cards 4 years ago because of their bucket system with zero answers or logic. Trash, trash, trash. In my humble opinion, of course. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, everybody's situations are different, right? Everybody's not just situations, but everybody's experience is different, right? Like if I mean, I have 800 credit scores, and they're going to tell me I'm approved for a secured Mastercard or whatever. Like, f off, Capital One. Sorry. My screen jumped. I'm missing what I miss here. Oh, James V. Hey, thank you, congratulations, thank you. I appreciate you. Kirby should always get 3x for dining. Oh, minimum 3x for dining. If you're doing anything less than that, then yeah, always should get 3x. So if you can go to something else, T34 other than the Delta Gold card, do so. Boxer John, do you think the VX is edging out the CSR at this point? I think the VX is probably easier to use and easier to manage from that standpoint. I if you're looking at using any credits to make the card more valuable, then yeah, the VX is to me is a lot easier to use than CSR is. Major change. Tasha is still here. Hi, Tasha. Good to see you. John, I'm considering closing my MX Gold or downgrading to the MX Green card. I'm using MX Surpass right now. Um, are you talking about for dining, Tasha? If you are, it's a great card, especially if you're wanting to build up a whole bunch of Hilton points. I mean, the Surpass card is a great earning. I think the Surpass card is the best earning card of the Hilton cards, and prove me wrong. What's a great card if you want a whole bunch of Hilton points? Matt says, no, the disbelief at CSR not getting Marriott status. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that was kind of odd. I mean, I thought it was interesting that they got IHG status, the what, IHG Platinum. I was kind of surprised that Milton, oh my goodness, that Marriott status was not included, or some kind of Marriott status was not included for 795 especially. MR Chase has less than 10 lounges, just like Hyatt hotels. Their lack of footprint is why I don't have any interest in either. Yeah, I mean, the if I lived in the Northeast, if I lived in New York, I was flying into and out of New York all the time, and I was getting access and visiting Sapphire. I had the ability to access and visit Sapphire lounges all the time. It'd be a different story. But it just doesn't make sense for me. And one of the biggest things too is that because of I'm like I said in a video a few days ago, the Amex ecosystem fits me like a glove. I was using a lot of the partners that Amex has before I was even into traveling, so it just made sense. Mike, oh my goodness, Mike. Mike gifted 20 memberships to the channel. Uh, thank you, Mike. That means a lot, man. Thank you. Very kind, very generous. Elite Mind got one. Charvicio got one. FC got one. YouTube Experiment got one. T34 got one. Boxer got one. Ramon got one. Miguel got one. Matt says at MR, at least Chase is working on those lounges, but they're going to take their time. Yeah, it's going to take quite a while. Boxer. Whoa, thanks, Mike. Yep. Kirby. Oh, my chat just jumped. Mike going crazy. Yes. The Santa Claus. Yeah, Mike, man. Super, super generous, sir. Thank you. Matt says I also have to look at this JetBlue 25 to 25. Yeah, I saw that today. Matt, the 25 to 25. Thought that was interesting. Boxer, John, you try sushi. Yeah, I've had sushi several times actually. I I have to be in the mood for it, and I'm not in the mood for it much because I'm not a big like sushi seafood guy. But I've had it. I've had sushi. Uh, I think 8 or 10 times now, so I like it. Mike Newland strikes again. Juan, yes. Mike is super generous. MR, if you have the Chase lounges in all the Delta hubs, maybe would think about it. I will give them a shot when the time comes. Yeah, that's going to be a while though. MR, there's that's going to be quite a while. It's just what? How many Delta hubs is there a Sapphire in? One? Is there one right now? Could be wrong about that. Avengers says since City has product change current cardholders of Rewards Plus, when the new City Strata Elite comes out, I fully expect City to product change current Prestige cardholders to the new card. Uh, I'd say that's possible. Avengers, I'd say it's very possible. I could see them doing away with the Prestige card, which makes sense. It would follow a pattern, right? Because of what they did with the Rewards Plus, because of this City Strata card. I could see that happening. Sam Costas, if you go to London, definitely try Indian food. It's amazing with the variety you can get there. I see why their national dish is curry. Yeah, like I said, the friends I have in the UK, like they said Indian food there is amazing. So yeah, definitely try that out. Davis says, "Wow, you actually tried that?" Yeah, David, I tried. Well, yeah, it was. Yeah, I can still taste it. Mike says, "I think the Hilton Business Card does a really good job." Also, yeah, I think the Hilton Business Card is really good. I think the Hilton Business Card is really. I mean, 5x and everything, right? Pretty good. And it's got the what $240 credit, I think, right? $240 Hilton credit. So I know it's some people say it's a little bit wonky to use, but I don't. I mean, Tasha, yep, for dining. Yeah. I mean, The Surpass card's a great card, Dasha. If you're using that for all your spending, you're going to rack up Hilton points fast. So yeah, that's a solid card. I don't see a problem with that at all. I'm assuming you'll be using the green for travel. I imagine. David, I survived on Snickers bars and McDonald's when I was in Paris. Oh my god, David. Oh, David. No fish and chips. No anything English at all. No tea. No Snickers bars at McDonald's. Oh my god. Oh, you just cracked me up, man. Ian, anyone else in line at Walmart? Nope, I'm not. Elman Gaming, ecosystem friction. Yes. Yes. I'm trademarking that term, ecosystem friction. Credit card friction. Boxer, I considered it and it might be on my roadmap, but lately Hilton is really missing the bar with me. Yeah, Boxer, I know. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. That was a horrible experience you had, man. That's awful. Ugh, sorry you went through that, man. Mike Newell says, I think Chase will have a very hard time getting into the Atlanta, Detroit, Salt Lake City. Yeah, I can see that being a roadblock, especially with what Salt Lake's getting a Centurion Lounge. So that's pretty cool. But I mean, not that would be a roadblock per se, but those are Delta hubs. So, Juan, JetBlue pulling out of Miami due to financial performance, only had 2 daily flights to Boston, which is kind of weird because Miami's a huge airport, busy airport. Like, interesting. I didn't know they only had a couple flights. Matt says Strata Elite is going to disappoint. It could, Matt. I mean, what is City waiting for, right? Like, what? Why have they not? Yeah, City's a whole other thing right now. I think City's focused on AA. Probably is my guess. That's what their whole focus is right now. So they're just kind of in their own little world. Although they're releasing a City Strata card, but I don't know. There's going to be a whole lot of disappointed people if the Strata Elite card is not what they expected to be, and there's things happening with AA that are not going to go well. I mean, a lot of PO'd people. Wants them hoping Chase has Miami on their plans to build lounge out. Yeah, I don't know. Miami's a big like international, like well, I mean, a lot of airports are, but Miami's got a lot of international flights. So Sapphire Lounge there would make a lot of sense actually. Boxer, I hope not. I'm curious about that card. Yeah. Have to wait and see how it goes. Kirby says just flew from Cleveland, Minneapolis, SNA. Those cross country flights below had a 3.5 hour layover and got to enjoy the lounge, but I think I will be joining team 50-minute layover from now on. Interesting, Kirby. That's really interesting to hear. Man, 50 minutes freaks me out. I don't book anything with less than if I have to book something with only an hour layover, I will, but I really try to look for 2 hours. Boxer says, got to try good sushi. It's life-changing. I can't eat it every night. Yeah, there's some good sushi restaurants here in Kansas City. I've never had anything that when it comes to sushi, I've never had anything where I ate it. I'm like, oh, this is gross. Like all of it was really good. So Avir says, I hope Capital One has Seattle on their list of lounge spots. I wouldn't say nothing is impossible. I mean, I could see them doing that. Calder says to Mike, Detroit needs a Chase Amex Lounge. There's nothing in the Delta Terminal except for Sky Clubs. As it should be, Calder. As it should be. I mean, you're talking to a Delta fan, so it'd be interesting to see if they get one there. Major change group. Everyone have a good night. Congrats again, John. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat too. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Matt says Boxer. I trust City like I trust that 1X. Calder says MSP PGA Lounge is awesome though. Okay. I've not been to that lounge actually. Sam Caw, if a card annual fee was over $1,000, would that make you shrink your card portfolio? If a card annual fee was over $1,000, if it did not make sense for me to hold that card, yes, it would be gone. There. Why would I have that card? It would be gone. If it made no sense for me to have the card, it'd be gone. MR, Newark Airport is the perfect place for a Capital One lounge. If you know, you know. I've not been to Newark's airport yet. I know my niece flies into Newark all the time because her company is in Jersey. And yeah, I hear her stories of Newark and like, yeah, I'll try to avoid that at all cost. L-Man Gaming, I definitely heard it first, and I think about it a lot. The ecosystem needs to work with me, not against me. Yep. Ecosystem friction, man. I've got a video coming out soon about that exact topic, L-Man. MR, he's long, he's strong, he's about to get his ecosystem friction on. Moving on. Eduardo, I just PC'd my 3-month-old card to another CCR, so you don't need to hold it 1 year. Okay, good to know, Eduardo. Interesting. Appreciate you being the DP that you wanted to know and sharing it with us. Thank you. That's good to know. Matt says, AA, the stranded plane in the sky. Yeah. City's still not landing that plane. Wow, Matt, you think so? You still think it's going to be a no-go? Ed Jackson, what is up, Eddie? Good to see you, man. John, my man, Centurion Lounge coming in Tokyo. Let's plan the trip. Hell yeah, man. I keep saying 2026. I really need to get on really searching hard for ANA or Japan Airlines, especially since I have all those Alaska miles that I was going to use for Iceland Air, but that isn't going to happen because I'm not flying economy. So I've got all those Alaska miles sitting there. Plus I've got more points with Bilt. So waiting to be transferred out. Sam Caw, I don't think AA will be a transfer partner with anyone. They might do like special transfers for a month. I think they're going to land with someone, Sam. I think they are, but I don't know. That's just a guess. It sure does look like if it was anybody, it would make sense to do it with City. Mike asks, do we know when Barclays is ending American Airlines? Matt might know that answer to that question. The Rewards Master is here. Hey, good to see you. Rewards Master is another creator. You've been putting out some videos at a pretty good clip here of late, so I need to watch your last couple of videos. But a very unique perspective in the game for sure. Good to see you here. Boxer. Sadly, I'm on hold with going forward with my credit card game. Got a ton to pay off. Yeah, I know, Boxer. It's all good. Get it taken care of. Take care of the game's changing all the time, so who knows what's going to be? Who knows what's going to be what? Eddie says October 2026 Tokyo. Let's go. October 2026. Trying to think of anything that would be blocking that. I can't think of anything, so we can plan it for October. Start looking in earnest. Matt says City would need to accept a crazy transfer rate to keep AA point rates. Yeah, I think we talked about this, Matt, in maybe a video you and I were talking in, actually. A 5-2 maybe. If they get 1-1, AA just does the devaluation that we've been waiting for years. Yeah, um, I could see that. I could see that happening. It, because they're so valuable anyway, right? They're such a valuable point currency. Um, they would have to devalue. They're the current valuation just wouldn't make sense. Kirby says, I need to do the same, John. I can book Europe on a whim, but Japan require, yeah, graduate level credit card. Yeah. I'm still, I still know what I want to do going to and coming from Japan. I just got to find it. That's the problem. Matt says, I want to guess end of year. Okay. JC 5 to 2 makes sense as only the AA executive card earns 4x and Aviator Silver 3x on AA flights. Most AA co brands have 2x multiplier. Okay. Matt says Barclays is going to just hand open red aviators for anyone and everyone who asks. I don't think there's a final number for the back book they're selling to Citi. They're also allowing silver upgrades. Okay. Mertz points and miles. How you doing, man? Thank you for being here, good sir. $1.99 super chat. I appreciate you. Very kind. Thank you. Are you going to transfer any MR to Alaska by 6:30? I am not. I've got like 128,000 Alaska miles now. And my use case for Alaska miles doesn't exist anymore. So it's going to be for Japan. If I can find things to Japan, that's what they're there for. I don't see myself transferring anything more out. Sam Kyle, what is something you like about the lounges you visited and things you didn't like? Things I liked, just having a place to sit down and pull the laptop out and fire it up and then go over to the bar, especially like the Sky Club, go over to the bar and get an adult beverage and get some food and just chill out. Things I didn't like. I really cannot think of any bad experience I've had with a lounge yet, Sam. I really can't. Every place I've gone to, I've gotten in right away. The food's been good. The just I just haven't had a bad experience yet. I can't think of anything negative. I'm trying to think. Yeah, nothing. But I mean, that's always subject to change, though, right? So, but so far, nothing bad. JC Citi could only allow transfers to AA for Strata Elite cardholders. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Matt said making that the feature, though. Yeah. MR, too many ecosystems used to cause too much friction. Now I only have Amex and Citi cards. It keeps things simple when it comes to strict adherence to loyalty programs. Yep. Yep. I agree. MR. Rewards Master says, I hope AA doesn't partner with anyone. It would likely result in a massive devaluation of the best miles in the game. Yeah. I'm sure it would, Rewards Master. I'm sure it would. I think it would they would have to devalue. There's no way they would transfer 1-to-1. Boxer, I'm actually curious when the Apple Card is going. Where the Apple Card is going. Good question. I think a lot of us are. I'm not sure, Boxer. Yeah, I have no idea where the Apple Card's going. I've seen Amex. I've seen Chase. Who knows? JC, a feature, not the feature. David Gomez, woo, congratulations. Thank you, David. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for that. Avengers says Citi will be fully discontinuing the Citi Prestige by 2027 as the Strata Elite will be out by then and no one will be holding the Prestige at that point. I mean, it makes sense to get rid of that card if they're going to stick to that plan of, okay, here's your Citi Strata whatever card, and then they did away with the Rewards Plus card. I could see it happening. Matt says, what at the Rewards Master said, yep. Unless Wells Fargo gets drunk and lands the plane instead of Citi. Ooh, that would be interesting, Matt, if Wells Fargo out of anybody did that. Man, that would be out of left field. I would not have that on my bingo card. Who knows when the JC? Who knows when the Cities Try to Elite will ever come out? Take bets on whether that or the Premium Hyatt card comes out first. Yeah, who knows? MR, the Delta Sky Club at the Denver airport has bathrooms that are not in the Sky Club. Okay, and it has bathrooms that are not in the Sky Club. Okay, so you have to go out. That's weird. You have to go out of the Sky Club to go to a Sky Club bathroom. Sam Caw, John, MX Lounge, mac and cheese are not it. That's all I've disliked so far. Yeah, I've not had mac and cheese at a Sky Club. I was trying to think if it's ever been available at any Sky Club I've been at, and I have not seen mac and cheese in the Sky Club that I've been to yet. Mike says booking to Japan and Alaska 2 weeks before your flight, they open up new business availability like clockwork between 75 and 95K. Yeah, I know that's a thing with them as far as, oh, all of a sudden here's a great point redemption like a week before, and it's like, yeah, I can't plan that way. I can't. Yeah, I got to know where I'm staying at. I got to know where I'm going to be going to, and all that, and not having that flight nailed down. That would freak me out so much. More power to the people that can do that. Matt Kirby says to Matt, if Wells Fargo has 1K lovers, Matt Clausen is one of them. If Wells Fargo has 100 lovers, Matt Clausen is one of them. If Wells Fargo has one, if Wells Fargo has no lovers, Matt Clausen is dead. Matt does love himself some Wells Fargo. Matt's got a great relationship with Wells Fargo. Manuel says, I think the Apple Card is going to Barclays. They used to have one. That would be interesting if Barclays, of all places, picked it back up again. Mertz of points. I'll be in KC for the first time over the 4th. Excited to try out the new Escape Lounge. Nice, Mertz. Albany, you're going to be. Are you visiting family, Mertz, or are you here for business, or just? Yeah, that Escape Lounge. I have not been there yet. I'm going to be flying very soon, and I'm going to try out. I'm going to go into that lounge before I go to the Sky Club. Mike says they say the Centurion Lounge is supposed to be open in July 2025. I'm hoping when I arrive there on July 8th, it's open. Ooh, yeah. That'd be very early. Open very early in July. Matt says I resemble that remark. Sam, do we have hope for Wells Fargo, especially most partners locked up in exclusives for a while? Matt says they should probably call the partners that Mesa and Rove picked up. Yeah. It would make a lot of sense, Matt. It would make a lot of sense, actually. It's something, right? I feel like I missed a comment somewhere. Filmo, I have to discontinue. I have the discontinued Barclays AA business card, thinking of keeping it just to see what happens to it. I don't know. You could get lucky, Filmo, and it be made into a great card, I guess. But knowing the parties involved, probably not. Probably not. I don't know. Matt tells Sam they should probably call the partner. Okay, I already read that. Sorry, I skipped a line. Boxer says Wells Fargo is the bank that I think is going to come out of nowhere. I think Wells Fargo is on track to do something. I mean, they've got partners, although very limited transfer partners, but they still have partners. They've done the thing that we asked them to do. You know, I think it would make sense for them to do it. Kirby sells film at PC to a Platty. Boxer, first time in KC, Jack Stack. Yep, Jack Stack was really good, man. Matt Clausen says, Boxer, never doubt the silent ones. Yeah, out of nowhere, right? They could just come out of nowhere and just like drop the bomb and just, yep, here you go, mic drop. Don't here's our partners, blah blah blah. Working on this for a long time. Here's our new, oh yeah, also too, here's our new high-end card, blah blah blah. Mic drop done. Mertz, visiting family. Okay, I didn't know you had family here. Okay, all right. So over the fourth. Okay, man. If you're, I'm gonna be not around. When are you flying in and out, Mertz? I mean, don't have to share that with me, if you don't you, but QC man, $1.99 super sticker. QC man is in the house. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Boxer says that, Matt, 100%. Yep. I mean, Wells Fargo is positioned to do just that. It'd be so funny if they announced like new transfer partners, like a couple, two or three big ones, and then also said, "Oh yeah, and by the way, here's our Journey Elite or whatever it's going to be called at the same time." Mic drop done. Professor W is in the house. Hey, Professor, good to see you, man. I have no Barclays arrival card. Really wish there was something useful I could PC to. Barclays has such weird cards. I've looked at a couple of cards with them. I'm still debating on applying for one, but we'll see. Sam Kopp, my prediction, Ritz comes back, but with Amex. Oh yeah, Matt says down below the current agreement runs until 2034. Interesting. Okay. I say I didn't think that the cracks were up. Mike Newland says saying Wells Fargo needs to do something is like saying Built needs better. Yes. Communication is falling on deaf ears. But we'll see. See what happens. Kevin is still here. Kevin Nguyen still here. Good to see you, man. Again, Wells Fargo is taking their time with it. Yeah. Yeah. And I think, Kevin, you made a comment, and maybe it was in Joe's live last night where you said something about because Wells was under banking restrictions, right? So they were under um restrictions for assets. I've gone through that. I kind of know what that's about because my first IT job was at a bank that had restrictions like that on them. So the ability to do certain business was very, very limited or nothing at all until those restrictions were lifted. So what Kevin said last night could very well um, be the reason that it's been delayed. Sam says, seems like Marriott like MX more. Maybe. Man, we've been for an hour and a half already. Jeez, time has just flown by. Probably not going for very much longer here, so probably give it another 5 minutes or so. Try to get through some comments here. Boxer, John, I think that Wells will get the partners. Don't forget, there's a lot of overlapping transfer party. Yep. You never know. They could have some bangers, 1 to 2 or something. Possible. As I said, it's possible. It's possible that Wells has been quiet this whole time and that they're in these talks and whatnot. And like I said, they were under restrictions too. So, they could be getting ready to drop something on us over the summer. Eddie going to Las Vegas next week with a layover in Minneapolis, St. Paul after going to the Sky Club there. I know I'm going to run into the Delta Amex guys. Yeah. Hello, sir. Would you like to apply for a Delta card? Like, I've got all of them. Thank you, though. He says, I'm just going to have my Amex trifecta out so they don't have to. And yeah, see, they have to ask me the question. That upgrade to the reserve. Yep. See, here's my cards. Already have them. Kevin, I'm going to Texas next week for fun. Oh, awesome, Kevin. This sounds great, man. Where are you going to? Sam, a buyout is never out of question. A buyout from a like Wells Fargo being bought out, Or I must have missed something somewhere. Oh, you mean the contract between the Marriott contract that they have in place now. Matt says, "Oh, but that next contract with Marriott is like 95% going to Amex exclusively." Oh, okay. I just hadn't got to that part of the conversation yet. Boxer at Kevin Wynn, yeah, they kind of don't have to. They're a really strong cashback setup. They are a strong cashback setup for sure. But if you leave everything as it is right now, though, you just kind of like, here's a few transfer partners and done. Like that kind of just adds to how Wells Fargo is looked at, you know, across the board, but just adds to the negativity. Thiz Vision, good to see you again. Have you tried the Hilton Grand Vacations? I have not. They keep sending me crazy deals and can't tell if they're legit. I get those emails too. Thiz, I've never stayed at one. I'm pretty sure they're legit. I just haven't looked into one. Haven't had any interest in looking at one. QC Man says Matt Clausen would try to swoop in to be exclusive. Yeah, I don't think Marriott wants Chase anymore. Yeah. It almost feels like it's also one of those another relationship that Chase has, right? Like with United, they're kind of like, yeah, we're married, but we sleep in different rooms, like that kind of relationship. Wells getting JetBlue at 1-to-1 would be a big deal. Yeah, that would be a big deal. A very big deal, actually. I agree, especially with Blue Sky Alliance. Yep. Oh yeah, for sure. Even more so with Alliance now. I agree. MR, I considered getting the Delta Platinum to pair with my reserve, but it seems a tad overkill. Unless you're wanting automatic status right away, MR. That'd be the one benefit to it would be a silver status right away. Austin Way. Austin, good to see you here, man. Thank you. Congrats on the 1K subs. Been here since 350. Okay, awesome, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. You've been here for a long time. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the congratulations. Kevin's going to Dallas. Okay. All right. Very nice. Boxer says, I'm not a big flyer. A big flyer, I'm guessing maybe. If that happens, I'll be in on them, especially with the United partnership. Yeah. I think United, I think that Blue Sky Alliance is going to be beneficial to a lot of people that are, especially if you're in the Northeast. I mean, it is what it is. There are very, very, very few United flights out of Kansas City, and there's no JetBlue flights at all in Kansas City. So Sam says, congrats on 1K, man. The grind to the 5K starts here. Yes, the grind to 5K starts right now, this exact second. Kevin says, I have been to so many hotel resort, I lost count now. Okay, wow. So you definitely are a resort guy then. Yeah, I just haven't been yet. I guess we'll see. I guess maybe Puerto Rico will probably be my first time going to. I consider anything down there as a resort, so I feel like at least. But Kevin says, bye, John. I need to go do my own stuff now. Have a good night, Kevin. Good to see you again. Take care of yourself. See you next time. QC Man, did you ever get charged any fee on the Connect business? Nope. Did not. It went away. So I take it back. I got charged the annual fee, and then it got reversed after I had paid for the annual fee. So I guess I technically got charged, but it got reversed. So no, it still nothing. Boxer, John, do you have any Capital One card? I am not the customer Capital One wants. Been going for an hour and 35 minutes. This is great. And it's still 30 people here. I think since I'm caught up on the chat, I'm going to, Kevin, 3 hotel resort in Vietnam and other hotel resort in the USA. Wow. Okay. Vietnam. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. That sounds amazing, actually, Kevin. Very cool. Sam says with built and Mesa programs, what's another niche you'd like to see? Mm, another niche. Maybe something along the lines of like insurance, like a multiplier for insurance, like for home and or auto. Um, I think that'd be I think that'd be pretty cool because I mean, face it, that's another big expense we all have, right? With having cars and having, especially if you're a homeowner. Um, but also too, you could also use that for renters insurance as well. I think that'd be it. I think that'd be the next niche multiplier I would like to see. Boxer. Reason I ask, C1 has some real decent deals on concerts. They had great prices for Bush and Shinedown. Yeah, I know the Capital One, like entertainment portal and all that. I know it's really just from what I've heard anecdotally from different people. I've heard it's really good. So um, I don't know. Yeah, I don't have access to that at all. Professor W, Boxer, True. I usually cross check, C1 Entertainment when buying tickets. It's not all the time, but sometimes they have lower prices than other outlets. Yeah. I could see that with a lot of different things, right? Like a lot of different portals, like sometime a, whatever, like a baseball game might have cheaper tickets for the same seat than this other portal. Then there might be something else that, oh, okay, well then this one has this amusement park for this certain price, but this one over here is actually more expensive. Like I could see that kind of ebbing and flowing as far as like the price, the best deal, being in whichever portal. QC man Matt, at least on a positive note, the CSR does seem to be 8x on the edit. Well, that's a good thing. Mertz says going to a White Sox game bought via that awesome deal in the Cap One portal. Nice. Second time doing it. Awesome seats, like 2 cents per point. That's are you out of Chicago, Mertz? I wasn't sure. Sam, the points boost is cool, but only on expensive hotels. Not a fan. Yeah, again, Chase is going to make you spend money. They're going to make you spend money. That is the whole purpose of the CSR revamp. Chase is going to make you spend money. Okay, you do live in Chicago. Okay, all right, cool. Boxer professor. So as far as that goes, I needed another hotel while I was on business. It was 30K direct with Hilton, 12,500 through C1 portal, and I got to still get the points on the Hilton Honors program. Nice. That's a nice double dip. QC man, too bad you had to go to a White Sox game. Yeah, they're not so good. I'm sorry. Merch has finally broke down and got the city AA executive was tired of not having lounge access in my home airport. Yeah, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. I mean, I know the city AA executive. I know several people have spoke highly about it. I don't have it, obviously, but like I know that especially like Sledge likes that car a lot. Mertz 100K AA miles is nice though. That is a nice pickup for sure. Very nice pickup. Professor, yeah, there's not much at ORD, which is weird, right? Like ORD is a gigantic flipping airport, and there's the lounges there. Just like how is it a lounge desert? Professor says, yeah, I fly out of IND or ORD, not many options. That's just bizarre to me. That big freaking airport, huge airport, and it's like a lounge ghost town. QC man, you'll be at 2K in the next 365 days. I hope so, QC man. That's the plan. We'll see what happens, but I hope so, man. It'd be awesome if it does happen. We'll see how it goes. Mertz says good deals on the A hotel portal, 10x miles and loyalty points. Yeah, and I know the whole AA marketplace and whatnot's really good too. From the things I've seen, Professor, it's because of the problems with expansion in space at ORD. Oh, okay, okay. Mertz, easy choice between that and the United Club card, in my opinion. That what a terrible card. Yeah. QC man, that PP lounge at ORD not good enough for you. Ooh. Manuel, do any of you folks chase airline status? I do not, sir. I got a video coming out about that too pretty soon. Boxer John, you should go live from the creator meetup in Puerto Rico. Oh man. Maybe. We'll think about that. It probably won't be something that's running very long, but we'll think about it. Possibly. I won't rule it out. Possibly. Professor W. Ever tried the Swiss Port Lounge at ORD LFPP for my travel in Asia, though. Okay. Mertz points and miles. ORD is a weird dual hub with AA and United. They are probably pressuring the airport and city to not allow bank lounges. That's an interesting take. Never thought about that. QC man, Stanley Credit Frog has high status with Southwest. Yeah, I know he does. Yeah, that's coming in a video about airline status. Sam Cod, John Everest Base Camp Trek as a vacation. What do you think? Maybe. I'm not going to rule anything out. Possibly. We'll see. Who knows? We've been going for an hour and 40 minutes. You guys are crazy. Almost 40 people in here. Eric Connolly is in the house. Congrats on 1,000, John. For the record, I'm in the first 100 club. Okay, yeah, you are. You've been around for a long time, Eric. I remember that. You've been around for quite a while. So I appreciate that. I appreciate you being part of the journey. Sam Cott, it's only $1,500. Okay. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to rule anything out. Rewards Master says Platinum Pro with AA. Sam, it's great value with flights and accommodation and food. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that does sound pretty good. That does sound pretty awesome, actually. That does sound like a good value. Rewards Master, Platinum with Delta. All right. Platinum Pro with AA, Platinum with Delta. Boxer John, if you want to go to Everest Base Camp, I'll save you the flight. Just buy me some food. Just buy me food and I'll set my trailer to -10. Oh, park on a hill. Oh man. Getting the real base camp experience. Mertz, all the negatives that ORD Lounge access. Chicago is probably the best airport city in the US with domestic and international options. Also MDW with Southwest. Do not even get me started about ORD Mertz. I hate Chicago O'Hare so much. Every time I've gone through there, it's been a horrible experience. I've always had something bad happen. I avoid ORD like the plague. Now, imagine if your end destination or your origination point is ORD, then might be okay. Flying through that place, I will avoid at all cost. QC man, to switch it up, You have to start asking us to be bad to each other at the end of your videos, John. Okay. Everybody be crap at each other, please. Smack each other around, say horrible things. uh, oh man. QC man. It was funny. Boxer John, what John, what are you stateside destinations you'd like to see? Um, everything. I'm going to South Dakota and Wyoming in August. So that's pretty much my stateside big trip this year is South Dakota and Wyoming. I want to. There's so much I want to see. I've been to about half the states so far, but there's so much I want to do in the U.S. too. Like so many like national parks I want to see, and there's a lot. There's a lot. There's for the next several years to come. There's going to be like domestic big trips and then international big trips. Mertz bad logistically with connections, but if you live here, it's amazing. Yeah, exactly. That's been my experience, Mertz. Is every time flying through there, it's like yeah. YouTube experiment. Jesse is in the house. Hey Jesse, good to see you, man. Yeah, I'm a little late. Thanks to whomever gets me a membership here. Yeah, I don't remember who it was that gifted you membership now, but yes, very generous. A lot of generous people in the chat for sure, in the stream for sure, always. MR, the bank lounges wouldn't work well at ORD due to how the terminals are set up. Okay. It's been a while since I've been through O'Hare, but I'm trying to remember how it's laid out. MR, yeah, I know ORD is your home airport. Yep, knew that. Midway doesn't exist to me. Delta has an amazing presence in lounge at ORD now. Ooh, okay. All right. Good to know. Good to know that Delta's got a nice lounge there now. It might make things better. Professor W, sometimes I drive to ORD for international, but it's a 3-hour drive. If I have to connect through ORD, I get a little nervous. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Eddie, Delta Sky Club at ORD is nice. Not the best, but nice. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Mertz points miles. I don't understand when people say about space limitations at ORD. Can't we just get rid of some of the dumpy restaurants and newsstands? Bulldoze those walls over. We're putting in a lounge. Why are you still selling newspapers? Go away. We're bulldozing your store. Boxer, John, check out more of Utah next time you're in the area. Moab is nothing short of amazing. Yeah, I need to go back to Salt Lake City. I need to go back there. I was only there for a short few days for Iron Maiden, but I definitely want to go back there for a long weekend, 3 or 4 days and really explore. Because the bit I got to see was beautiful. So Sam Call, I want to see a Yeti or Bigfoot. That's how I'm setting my points. I want to see a Yeti or a Bigfoot too. I'm right there with you. Mertz, MR, at Mertz, I concur since Delta moved from 2 to Terminal 5 and security is separate at all the terminals. It's difficult to put an MX lounge there, for example. Ooh, yeah, with that setup, with security and yeah, yuck. YouTube experiment. Jesse, congrats on the 1K. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you being here as part of the journey. I think every Midwestern airport is required to have at least 3 Chili's restaurants. It's not enough Chili's, man. Boxer, got to punch out. I'll see you guys later. Yep. Good to see you, Boxer. Thank you for being here again. Have a good night. Take care. Mertz is interesting. I guess that makes sense. Oakland to Indy. I don't get the Chili's love at all. There's no Chili's at the airport here in Kansas City either. So actually, the Kansas City airport's got almost nothing but local restaurants and coffee shops and whatnot at our airport. So now there's a Dunkin' Donuts too. Didn't really know about the Sky Club. Mert says, okay. I have a Delta Silver via a match through my company, so might check it out. Merch is actually matched that given status recent to Mosaic 1, which is really cool, which was cool. They usually don't match given status recently. Okay. Mosaic could be JetBlue. All right, I am caught up on chats, and it is going on 2 hours almost for this stream. So I think I'm gonna call it here, as I got to work early, early, early in the morning. MR says, I'm really hungry for chilies right now. Barbecue sauce. Oh man. Professor W is checking out too. Thank you, Professor. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yeah, it's getting to be close to my bedtime too. I got an early morning tomorrow. So um thank you to everyone for being here. This has been amazing. Thank you for being part of the journey, for being in that 1,000 subscriber group. It means a lot, and trying to grow the channel even more, trying to do more things for you all too. So be on the lookout for that as well. You all mean a lot to me, so I appreciate you, all of you, for tolerating what I have to say a couple times a week. So thanks again. You all mean a great deal. I want to shout out people real quick here. Um, I know Tasha came in with a super chat. I know Mike came in. I hate this when YouTube does this to me. Uh, they cut off chats at a certain point. I know Mike donated memberships. I know that Juan donated memberships. Tasha, thank you very much for your super chat again. I know I'm going to forget somebody, and I apologize if I do. Ian came in with a super chat as well. There's Mike's generous subscription or memberships. Mertz also came in with a super chat as well. Very kind of you too. Everybody's very kind. QC Man as well, the super chat too. You all are just very, very, very generous. And like I said, the fact that you want to listen to me blather is amazing. So I appreciate it. MR, run to the hills. Yes, I want to run to the hills to bed. So again, thank you all. Take care. It's good to see you here on to 2,000 and 5,000. But anyway, on that note, be good to each other and be respectful to each other. Until next time, bye for now.